Breaking news in Brooklyn. The MTA confirms a train derailment on the F line at the West 8th Street New York Aquarium station. And now this happened just in the past half hour. Right now, no reports of injuries. It is unclear what caused the train derailment. You're now looking at a live picture. As our camera zooms in, you can see to the right, train number 9339 is slightly tilted there. Again, the MTA saying this is a derailment, no injuries, and of course this means service disruptions along the F train line, which runs from Manhattan to the end Coney Island. Right now we're joined on the phone by Robert Paswell, a civil engineer. We do not have him. What we, of course, are all reminded, just last Thursday, there was a train derailment on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Two number one trains collided, one with passengers, one without. So here we are, and also minor injuries, 24 people. Here we are, the second time within 1 week there has been an MTA subway train derailment. That one underground, this one is on the F train line. Again, here are our pictures. This is on the elevated rail, Coney Island, Brooklyn, the stop, the West 8th Street New York Aquarium station. We are waiting to find out if there are any reports. The MTA usually, and we've seen them, you see them down in the, they were down in the right-hand corner of your screen. An MTA crew there, all with hard hats and investigating the scene. So this train, we're not sure of exactly which direction, but we can tell you there are a lot of delays, and the MTA saying that to pick up where that train has derailed, there are buses. So now we have another video from a citizen here, and the citizen camera. And so again, up there you see the FDNY as well as MTA workers. That train, that car we're seeing tilted. We're not sure if there is more than one car tilted, and we are also not sure how many cars are on this train. All right, so now on the phone, we do have Robert Paswell, CUNY professor. Thank you for joining us here, an engineer as well. Here we are again, second time in a week.
Right.
Good afternoon, thanks for being with us. What would MTA investigators be looking for at this moment?
Well, I think, all I see is your picture, and I'm not at the site, so if I was at the site, I could be much more determinate. What would cause an elevated derailment? One could be something in the track. The track might be displaced, or a track might be broken. It could be from the weather, or displaced, or it could be a bad wheel on a car, and the wheel might have come loose, which is an unusual situation. But or it might have been something where the operator of the train either stopped suddenly or started suddenly, which jarred two cars together and knocked them off the trail, off the rail. Okay. But it's not common, but it's not an uncommon circumstance for a train to derail. But they usually don't happen in passenger service. They happen in the yards or things like that. So fortunately this was not an incident in which people were hurt, but they're just the usual inconvenience, and one hopes that the MTA will, as they didn't do in the last derailment, provide buses very quickly to move the passengers away and think about what the passengers are doing.
We thank you, Professor Paswell from CUNY, also an engineer, for giving us your insight and your honesty as well, not being right there. And just reminding our viewers, this is a CBS 2 News special report. There's been a derailment on the F line, Coney Island, the West 8th Street New York Aquarium station, elevated line. No injuries, as we've been told at this moment.